Her son was killed next to her in her front garden in Bakhmut yesterday. I'm Paul. I was a soldier for 26 years in the Royal Regiment of Fusiliers. My journey into humanitarian work started in response to the Nepal earthquake, trying to access people who'd been cut off. I thought, here's an opportunity for me to repurpose the skills that I brought from a long career in the military. Our operations in Ukraine started shortly after the invasion. And in those initial stages, we set up a supply chain from Poland into Lviv and then all to the people who are affected in the east. We had set up a rehabilitation facility for people who had been evacuated from the front. There was a woman, elderly woman, and our interpreter walking down the corridor. She came up to me, she grabbed hold of me and started hugging me, and she was crying. And then the guy explained to me, he said her son was killed next to her in her front garden in Bakhmut yesterday. And she said, you look like her son, and can she just hold him one more time? With regard to both US and UK funding cuts, people are dying right now as a result of those. Diseases that in the 1980s, like HIV/AIDS, were killing people, we have learnt to control through retroviral drugs. There are people in places like Kenya who now don't have access to those drugs. It's just sad because people are dying and will continue to die unless we make up the shortfall. If I had the opportunity to sit down in a pub with Keir Starmer, I would say to him, we've probably got other things on his mind at the moment, the UK should continue to support people who are in desperate need overseas. And we should do everything we can to support people in Ukraine, because if the shoe was on the other foot, we would want people to support us.